even though he didn't congratulate us as a party for winning the elections and continue with our mandate. Be that as it may, let me now hand you over to the National Political Commissar, Honorable Senator Dr. Mike Bima, to make a press briefing on the upcoming by-elections as well as other issues that you might want to address you as members of the media. So without wasting time, Honorable Senator Dr. Se, over to you, NPC.
Thank you very much, Comrade Brown, and also to welcome you all. I know before elections we were meeting quite frequently, and it was more of the whole excitement about the elections. Now the elections are behind us, but obviously we are in a celebratory mood. Our party and the president having won resoundly, and also where we have the majority seats in parliament. So we are still very excited, and obviously, like we have done over the years, when we romp to victory, we want to celebrate and say thank you to the electorate for their participation. So obviously we'll be holding thank you rallies throughout the country in all our 10 provinces. There will be thank you rallies to thank the electorate for their participation. These elections, we had quite formidable forces against Zanu Pf, and these were not just local, but even beyond our borders. And there were forces that really wanted to see a regime change in Zimbabwe. But fortunately, the people of Zimbabwe have spoken, and would like to believe they will continue to speak against those forces. So we will have the thank you rallies throughout the country, but we'll have what we call a national one that will be held in Mashonal and Central, for the obvious reasons that Mashonal and Central was our #1 province in terms of getting all the 18 seats back to Zanu Pf, and obviously this was no mean achievement. A lot of work went into that, and therefore we would want to have our first or national thank you rally in Mashonal and Central at a date and venue to be advised soon. And soon after, we'll also be in consultation with the provinces, stagger our thank you rallies in all our provinces. But we are also quite excited that we have won the Makoni Rural District Ward 33 rerun. During the August 2023 harmonized elections, we had our candidate, Japan Maxwell, coming out of the elections on a tie. In other words, there was a draw with the opposition candidates. So because of that, there was a need to have a rerun of the two candidates. And we are excited that Japan Maxwell won in that rerun by garnering 60% of the total votes in that ward. And obviously, I would want to thank our membership in Ward 33 in Makoni Rural District Council for their participation, and also for showing that Zanu Pf continues to be victorious and continues to dominate the political scene. And by garnering the 60%. And also my thanks goes to the Manicaland province, the entire team of the leadership, in terms of the organization and their campaign, and for coming out victorious. Now, we also have upcoming by-elections in the following wards. In Kusile Rural District Council, Ward 13, that is in Matebeleland North. We also have another by-election in Kai Rural District Council, Ward 11, in Mat North again. In Midlands, we have a by-election coming in the Ward 13 Vungu Rural District Council. And last but not least will be Ward 23 of Zimba Rural District Council, Ward 23, that is in Mashonaland West. I'm pleased to advise that the nomination papers for these by-elections have been filed successfully. And the by-elections will be held on the 11th. These are the by-elections for the local authorities, but we also have a by-election for the constituency, Gutu West constituency in Masvingo province. And again, this will be on the same date as the by-elections for the local authority. We have our candidate, Comrade John Paradza, who will be battling it out with 3 other candidates from the opposition. As you are aware, Comrade John Paradza is our Deputy Secretary for the Youth League, and we are having the official launch of our campaign on the 21st of October, which I think should be this Saturday, is it? So on the 21st of October, we will have our campaign launch for Gutu West, and the members from the province and members from the other members from senior members from the Central Committee and Politburo will also attend. And the Vice President and Second Secretary of the ruling party, Comrade Kembo Mohadi, will officiate at the official launch of this campaign, and the necessary support is being solicited to make sure that this launch is successful. And again, I want to appeal to the electorate in Gutu West, again, to come in their numbers and also to come and support and demonstrate that Zanu Pf is still the party for the present and also the party for the future. And also, interestingly, that we continue to have youthful members of our parties going into positions of leadership, and that one of their own, who is John Paradza, who is the Deputy Secretary of the Youth, who is going, and I think there is affectionately known as Boss Paradza among the youth. So we wish him well, and also we hope that the campaign launch will be a successful one. And so these are the by-elections that are going to take place, and where as a party we will participate fully as we have done in the past, and one way we want to continue to show that Zanu Pf will come out victorious. And So that's really what I wanted to share with you in terms of our focus at the moment. And I know there's also interest amongst you in terms of how far our preparations in terms of our annual People's Conference. We had a meeting yesterday, which is the coordinating committee meeting, which is chaired by the national chairman, Comrade Opamuchinguri, and we got the reports from the various subcommittees, and I think the outcome of that is that we are really at an advanced stage in terms of the preparations. All the committees are up and running, subcommittees up and running in terms of their preparations, and it's all systems go. And I'm like to believe that there will be probably a visit again to the venue this week, just to finalize on those preparations. I do chair a committee which is responsible for the organizing the conference in terms of the venue, in terms of the numbers, in terms of the categories of those who have to attend the conference, and all these arrangements have been done. And I would like to believe that in a day or two, the secretary, our secretary for information and publicity, who is also the party spokesperson, will probably hold another presser to give you more information or detailed information on the various aspects of the conference in terms of the program and the agenda of the conference. But suffice to say, now that you are here, that we are really at an advanced stage. It's all systems go, and we are very excited. At the moment, we have teams that have gone around to carry out to go and make sure that they accredit those members who are going to attend the conference. And we are very excited, more so because this is a conference that comes after the party has won resoundingly. And obviously it's a conference that comes up as we look into the future, and as we also want to make sure that the Zanu Pf government, which has just been now in place, gets all the directions from the party as we move towards the next 5-year term for our presidents. I thank you. We didn't cause the recall, so it's not our agenda. Well, it might come, and obviously when it comes, we welcome it, but it's not our agenda to have those recalls. We are extremely happy with having a majority in parliament as we are, and it's not our agenda to recall. It's really an internal affair. And if it happens, and it happens to our favor, thank you so much. I think His Excellency, the President, Comrade Idim Nangagwa, has come out in the open that Zanu Pf is a colossal party. It's a party that has open arms. Even those people who, for one reason or another, who used to be party members and they want to come back, they are most welcome. And Comrade Chombo is not the first one. We have had members who have come back, some of members who had vowed to go and form their own parties, but after realizing that it's cold out there, they come back home and they are most welcome. So as a party, we've always have open arms to members who were members of the party who want to come back and join like anybody else. So we have no problem in people who come back, and this has been the trend. Even during the time that we're campaigning, we're having people coming and joining us. We have people, some people have even MDC, CCC, coming and rejoining the party, and this has been the process, and it continues. And we will welcome more and more of members who want to come back and join the Zanu Pf. Nechishona. Dzanga dzichishandiswa nevanga vachikampeyina imota dzemusangano. Imota dzemusangano dzavakapuwa kuti vaite basa remusangano. Basa remusangano hariperi, richaramba richingoitwa. Asi mota idzodzo kana dzichinge dzauya dzichadzoserwa zvekare kumaprovinces. Kune department yedu transport ndo vachaona kuti maprovinces mamwe namamwe manidzi avo akamira sei. Mota idzodzo dzinodzoserwa kumaprovince ikoko. Maprovince ndo vachashandisa mota idzi kuita basa romusangano. Saka hadzizi mota dziri kutorwa dzotengeswa, imota dziri kutorwa kuti dzigogoverwa kumaprovince kuti vagoita basa romusangano. Zvehurumende ndezvehurumende, zvemusangano ndezvemusangano. Tiri kutaura zveZanu Pf. Zanu Pf kunyange ine Zanu Pf government ine urongwa hwawo hwemari dzinoenda nezvinotengwa hazviuyi kuno tiri kutaura dzemotikari dzemusangano, motikari dzeZanu Pf dzinenge dzichiita basa reZanu Pf. But ndichidayira mwe mubvunzo wawambotaura, dzinenge mota zhinji dzadzoka, kungava ne 1 or 2 dzisati nezvimwe zvikonzero, but vari kumota zhinji dzava pano dzakadzoserwa. Taka tinoda kutenda ma MPs nemakandidate edu eMP akanzwa zvanga zvataurwa nemusangano. Hazvi zvinhu zvakataurwa, unlike dzimwe nguva zvinotaurwa nevamwe vanotaura vachikanganisa zvakuita sekunonzi pane pfungwa yakangouya unzi mota ngadzidzoswe. Vanhu vasati vatopuwa mota, ma-elections asati atomboitwa, kwakava nechiziviso chokuti muchapuwa mota, asi mota idzi kana basa rapera dzichadzoserwa kumusangano. Saka tinoda kutenda zvikuru anga ari makandidates vedu vakadzosera mota kuti dziitwe basa remusangano. Mashona chakazara maita kuGutu West, kuMasvingo province, kuchaita by-election achaitwa ikoko. By-election aya isu seZanu Pf tinenge takamirirwa naComrade John Paradza. John Paradza ndio muteudzeri womunyori wechikamu chevechidiki, ndiye unenge achimira akamirira Zanu Pf pamaby-elections iwawo. Zvino isu semusangano tinowanzoti kana tichienda kuma-elections akaita saizvozvi, tinotanga program yedu yecampaigning yokushambadza musangano wedu weZanu Pf. Campaign iyoyo kazhinji tinoita ichiparurwa kazhinji kacho nemumwe wevakuru vemusangano. Saka musi wemugovera, date richiti 21st October, tichava nomusangano wokuparura kushambadza ikoko muchirungu yatinoti campaign launch. Saka musangano uyu uchaitirwa kuGutu West, hatisati taakuziva kuti papi pacho, asi uchaitirwa ikoko kuconstituency yeGutu West. Nokuda kwokuti chinhu chatinokoshesa isiti ratiri kuda kutora, isiti ratinoda kupamidzira kumasiti atinawo kwaiko zvino. Tinoda zvekare kuti president vedu his excellency vamunangagwa vakati ivo vachada kuti vamiririrwe nomutevedzeri wavo baba Kembo Mohadi, ndo vachauya vakamirira president kuzovapo pa official launch yecampaign yedu. Saka musangano watinotarisira kuti uchafamba zvakanaka. Uchauyawo vakuru vaikoko kumasvingo nevamwe vanobva kuno, nesuwo tinenge tiripo kutsigira kuti launch yedu ifambe zvakanaka. Tichida zvekare kuti tive tinodaidzira kuvatevedzeri veZanu Pf muGutu West kuti vabude vakawanda musi wokunovhota vachinovhotera comrade John Paradza. Asi ivo patinenge tichiita launch iyo sezvandambotaura, tine mamwewo by elections atakatarisana nawo asi ari kuma local authority kuma Tebeleland North, ku Midlands nekuma Shonaland West. Saka tinotarisira kuti misangano iyoyo ichatanga mazuva mashoma ari kutevera ichafamba zvakanaka. Ndatenda.